This is the most thrilling African-odd sword in the Forged in Fire competition, one that can bring the judges an ultimate sense of joy. But with just a slight slip-up, it can also break with a single strike, giving the judges a little surprise, comparable to that near-fatal blow that almost took out Nelson. Now to select the top-tier blacksmiths. To forge such a legendary weapon, the show's production team deliberately purchased a large quantity of steel nails overnight. To serve as the forging material, the contestants are required to use this material, each employing their own techniques, to forge a distinctive short blade. As the host gives the command, the competition timer starts, and the contestants quickly step forward to select suitable steel nails. Although the production team hasn't specified any particular forging techniques, given the scattered nature of the steel nails, the best approach is the canister Damascus forging method. So after obtaining the steel nails, Seven first uses a grinder to clean off the rust on the nail surfaces. Then, without applying any separating agent, he directly mixes steel powder and fills the canister. This saves time on canister removal later. Dyna takes an even more expedient approach. He doesn't grind the nails at all, but directly fills the canister with them, then pours in steel powder seals and welds it shut, and places it in the furnace for forging. Alan, on the other hand, chooses to first coat the inner walls of the canister with a separating agent. The dried separating agent effectively forms an isolation layer between the soft steel outer shell and the hard steel core, facilitating subsequent canister removal to ensure a more compact fusion of the steel billet. Alan also compacts the canister continuously while filling it with steel powder, preventing air pockets inside that could lead to cracks. Unlike them, Gauss chooses a horizontally oriented canister. This type of canister makes applying the separating agent and filling the nails easier, but it's slightly more challenging to remove the canister later. An hour passes, and Seven is the first to finish heating, starting the fusion process with a press. The final fusion result is quite perfect. Now all he needs to do is extend and lengthen it, and then grind out the cutting edge. After completing the fusion, Dyna uses a cutter to trim off the side corner for inspection, finding that the steel billet has fused very well. Only then does he start forging the blade shape with confidence. On the other side, Alan also begins press fusion, with excellent temperature control. After the canister is thoroughly fused, he starts hammering and chiseling to remove the canister skin, with the entire process going very smoothly. The internal high-carbon steel has fused quite perfectly as well. After completing the fusion, Gauss also arrives at the canister removal stage. He employs a unique technique to successfully pry open the canister and pour out the internal steel billet. The judges panel can't help but marvel at how skilled today's contestants are. With only the last hour remaining, the contestants all start forging the blade shapes. Dyna, the fastest, has already begun heat treatment. After confirming the temperature is correct, he proceeds directly with quenching, satisfied with the final result. After hammering out the blade shape, Seven uses a drill to create the tang hole, followed by the crucial quenching step. The blade billet remains straight without any issues. After fine grinding, Gauss also performs quenching on the blade billet. The last to complete quenching is Alan, whose blade shows a slight bend. He quickly makes the final adjustments. The competition time is up. The 4 contestants bring their impressive blades before the judges. So whose blade will come out on top?